Equipment that I'm using, I have a small bar ball. It's got about 6 pounds to it. I'm also using a mini band and a set of 8s. Okay, so before we start, I'm gonna have everybody stand up and bring yourself onto your mat. I'm wearing shoes. Shoes are optional. I have a little bit of impact today, so I like shoes, plus it's easier to see my feet in film. So let's take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, fill up the lungs, and exhale back down to the sides. Really open chest here. Good. Inhale the arms up, soften the knees. Reach up, look up, exhale, arms at the sides. Draw your shoulder blades down here. I'll show you from the side. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, out of the mouth. Okay? All right. Now we will start 45 minutes together. Yes? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit play on our playlist in 4, 3, 2, hit it. Once you've hit your playlist, come back to your space. We have a 4-minute warm-up, 5 blocks of work. We're going to start with a little step touch because why not? Here we go. It's right and left. If you do not hear the beat of the music or don't want to move to the beat of the music, that's fine. As long as you're moving, I'm happy. Make it yours. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you remember this track, feel free to sing along because I can't hear you. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep arms up, arms back, arms up. So if you have a shoulder injury, so Christine and I were talking before, maybe that don't reach as large, right? So maybe I make it a little bit smaller and that's all gravy. 3, 2, 1, cross arms. It's cross to the right and left. I want you to pivot your hips. I'm wearing these pants today so you can see. I'm twisting my body all the way side to side. Give me 4, 3, 2, half checks. Let's go. Out. Yeah, we have a lot of lateral work today, so I really want to warm up the abductors. Few more. 4, 2, and 1. I want you to walk to the back of your mat. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Squat down low. Squat down. Rise up. I want you to get as low as you can, almost like you're trying to tap your butt to the floor. And if that's not as far as my tap, that's okay. Let's pause in the low squat. Walk it out to plank position. All right, lower your knees, bend the elbows back and down. Press yourself up. Walk it back to that squat. And rise. Let's do that twice more. Drop into the squat. Walk it out to plank and hold. Drop to the knees. Push up. And press yourself back to the squat. Rise. One more time. This time, let's see if we can do our push-up off of our knees. And it's okay if you're on your knees. It's warm-up sitting. Walk it back to push. And rise. Awesome. Little harder cardio here. You're going to go side, open, side. If the jumping isn't working, come back to the original and just make it a little more energetic. Yeah? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I want you to plant your feet nice and wide apart. Turn your toes slightly out. Drop into a small squat position, tiny pulse. Take the arms out to the sides. 8, 7, 6. I feel a little openness in the groin. 4, 2, and 1. Good. Step your feet together. Once you're there, side reach. Little tiny pulse. Let's wake up that left side of the frame. Yeah. Shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1. Switch your sides. All right. I drank the juice, you guys. I think I like this Machine Gun Kelly guy. I do. I was like, oh, it reminds me of like my high school days. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to the knees one more time. Turning myself to the side here. Kick to the ceiling with the toes. So it's okay if you come back. I don't care. Just notice if I keep my knee super bent, I feel more back of the leg. That's my hamstring. Look down between your thumbs, but pull your navel in. Good, 3, 2, and sit back in child's pose. Give your back a little massage. So you're just gonna take your fists and just give your back a little massage. All right, so our first block is cardio. No equipment needed. We're gonna start with the split lunge jump and switch. I'm gonna show this to you from the side. Start with your left foot forward, right foot back. Little pulse, pulse, and step switch or hop switch. And hop switch. And hop switch. So I'm giving it like a 2 or 3 pulse and hop switch. And notice how I'm like swinging my arms with it. It's helping me find my stability. From the front, I'm not letting that knee bow in. I'm trying to keep it pushing away. Yep. So I could make it harder by making it a jump and no pulse. You're done in 10 seconds. So from the side again, little tiny pulse, little hop switch. 2 and 1. Second activity, sashay. Oh my gosh, my Midwestern accent just came out. Woo! Sashay. Go get your mamma salad. Yeah. So sashay, side to side. If you don't have a ton of side space, it's okay. Do your best. Make it small, make it large, but can you make it quicker? Yeah. 20 seconds. So in each block of activity, we have 4 45-second challenges. First block is cardio. Second block is strength. Third block, we put them together. Fourth block, we're back to cardio. Fifth block to strength, and we're done. Good. Next piece of cardio, side shuffle with a rainbow. So we're gonna come across, rainbow to the side. Come across, rainbow. Come across, reach and rainbow. Maybe I turn my toes to pivot. Pivot. If anybody follows me on Instagram, I posted the infamous Ross scene where he's moving a couch. Pivot, pivot. That was my life yesterday. So I lived it. Whew. Couple more seconds on the cardio. You're done in 4, 3, 2, and rest. Last challenge. Woo! This one's tough. Come down to your knees. Take your hands behind your ears. Right foot, left foot. Then right foot steps down. Woo. Left foot comes down. Come back with the left. Left down. Right. Oops, that's my right. And right down. So if I lead with my left, I come down on my left. Yeah? And if you get it super confused, like whenever I play Twister, I have to write L and R on my hands. It's okay. Nothing is perfect, least of all me. First to admit it. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Man, I'm getting tripped up on the mat. So this is your rest. Okay. I'm really happy you guys are here. Thank you. It's been a fun journey moving into a house. So far so good. I'm just gonna make sure that nobody's chatted in any injuries. Nope. If for any reason you need a modification for any of those things, let me know. I'm gonna up the ante with my ball. So if you want to come with me here, grab your ball. Everything with the ball starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Split lunge. So notice as I hop switch, I'm reaching that ball forward. Almost like I'm pressing it in front of my heart. Mandee, I'm not jumping. Then you don't jump, dude. It's all good. So I'm reach and switch my legs here and switch my legs here. Yep. So there's options here. If it's too much to hold the ball and you're losing your stability and you're losing your posture, come back to just body weight. You're almost there. 2 and 1. Okay, next piece. Oh yeah, sashay side to side. Reach, reach. So I'm actually picking up my back foot, circling the ball right in front of my sternum. Great shirt to wear for that. I've got a little emblem right in the center. I'm drawing the ball clockwise and then counterclockwise. And you'll notice I'm getting committed, because I am not a Cylon. I repeat, I am not a Cylon. If you are a Battlestar Galactica fan, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, look it up on the internet. Next up, side shuffle rainbow in 3, 2, keep the ball. Side shuffle, rainbow to the knee. Side shuffle, rainbow to the knee. So if I'm going over to my left, I'm circling around, tapping the knee. Over to the right, circling around. See, even I'm not great. Circle around. Woo, I keep messing it up. Boom, boom, boom. Inside shoulder. Boom, boom, boom. Inside shoulder. A little thinking does the body good. What actually does that mean? It's neuromuscular connectivity. Good for you. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Last piece of this prisoner kneel. So take the ball right behind the crown of the head, right here. Kneeling position. Left up, left down, right down. Right down, left up, right down, left down. Oops, then it's left. Stay low if you can. Right, right back down. Then it's left. How's your posture? Left back down. Lift your chest right and right back down. Super close, left. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, you're gonna get a minute rest, 2, and rest. You made it, okay. So, that's the end of block 1, that's it. Now, you will do it again. Sorry, my Siri thinks I'm trying to talk to her and I'm not. It's really annoying. How do you shut that off? If you know, please type it in the chat because I don't want to talk to Siri ever. Enough about that. Let's talk about strength, shall we? We are doing push-ups today. Love you, mean it. There's ways to modify it. Knees on the floor, and I'll show you a way to do it on the wall. Capiche? You got about 30 seconds. Let's all grab a quick sip of water. Strike your set. You will need your 8s, so have them nearby. Okay, most of that went down my jaw. So, you know, I'm winning on a Monday. We're gonna start single leg squat. So I'm gonna balance on my left foot. I'm gonna tap my right foot out to the side and rise. Don't let that right foot touch the floor. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Hands anywhere. Woo! Bring it up, tap that foot and rise. Man, my demo was better. Notice the left knee. Make sure you're shifting your weight back. I'm gonna show this to you from the side. So my left foot is planted. I'm gonna reach that right toe out to the side and squeeze to rise. Right toe, I'm not letting that right foot touch the ground at all. If you're struggling for balance, I recommend doing this on a hard surface, like a hardwood floor. So if your mat is really making things hard, meaning you're not even getting a good rep in, then I would say do this version on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Pretty simple right there. Strengthen the legs. Now, one thing I want you to notice is what's going on with the knee here. I'll turn myself a little bit vertical or a little bit into a 45. I don't want the knee coming so far forward that the heel pops off the floor. The heel stays down. Wiggle the toes. Sink that hip back and rise. So it's nice and slow on the way downward. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And push to rise. Really try hard to not let that left foot touch the floor. Woo! And it's okay if your range of motion isn't super high. This is 4, 3, 2. Now it's time for the upper body. So I talked about this earlier. Push-ups could be on the wall, right? Otherwise, push-ups on the floor. You can always do them on your knees. We are going 45 seconds, do as many as you can in good form. So I don't want to see this. Leave this for tonight. This is meant for something else. I want to keep my hips high, my belly drawn, drop my chest. So if I were to come to the floor, the first thing to touch the floor would actually be my chest, not my pelvis. Yes? Yes, you're done in 8, 7. How many more push-ups can you do in 6 seconds? Thumbs and index down. 4, 3, 2, good. Upper body, grab your dumbbells, your 8s. You can sit back on the heels. Your palms face you from the side. Now, Christina has a shoulder injury she talked about with me earlier. I'm gonna have her move from the floor and pull. Okay, so it's a little different. Otherwise, palms face your body. Push to the sky. Yes. Try to keep your arms inside. So notice, I'm not letting my elbows wing out. Almost there. This is 4, 3. Why would I be seated? 2 and 1. It doesn't allow me any option to use my legs for momentum. So I like to sit on my shins. Not great for everybody's knees. Feel free to sit how you prefer, or if it's not comfortable, you stand up, you do you. So that's the end of the first round of block number 2. We'll do all those strength activities again. So if we balanced on the left leg first, we balance on the right leg first in round 2, yes? Yes. Strike your set. Good. And away we go. Right leg balances, slide that left toe out and squeeze. Maybe I could put a band on, right? That's an option. I can also add weight. Now remember, we get to do these actions again in block 3. So I'm gonna add my load in block 3. I'm really trying hard to not let the toes of my left foot touch the ground. All my weight is in my right foot. Heel is down, left leg is abducted out. I'm not letting the knee bow in. Push it out. 3, 2, and switch your legs. This one's really hard for me. I'm not great at single leg squats, which is why I'm having us do them today. Squeeze the butt. Actually, hold your butt cheek. See how it feels. That's extended and then flexed. You should feel activation right in the maximus, the gluteus maximus, the biggest group of the seat. I like to work out with a mirror, so it's nice being able to see myself on the camera. Notice that knee. If you have any pain, tap that toe out, just try to do a squat, all right? But really work on that stability. 2 and 1. Push-up city, population us. So again, incline at the wall, especially up your shoulder stuff. Otherwise, on the floor, straight up. Push the earth away from you. So in my push-up here, my feet are nice and wide apart. Why? I'm not working on balance right now. I'm working on strength. Strength in the chest. But here's the deal, with a push-up, I get triceps, I get pecs. What else am I working? Abs, I feel my quads. I'm squeezing my butt cheeks. Think about how you can incorporate other groups of muscles in this upper body push position. 2 and 1, good. Come on down to your kneeling position, and we're gonna do the supinated alternated overhead press. Now, what if I'm feeling like I wanna go a little bit harder? Maybe I go both arms simultaneously, which is actually super hard for my shoulders. I'll do a couple. Exhale to lift, inhale to return. Can you keep the dumbbell heads close to each other? Maybe they're even touching. If they're separating, what's happening to the arms? They're coming out wide. We want to keep them narrow. Yeah, post-exhaustion of the front body. You're done in 4, 3, 2, and that's time. Okay, so good news is, if all of that was super hard and you were like barely hanging on for what was coming, you're gonna get an opportunity to do all 8 of the things we've already done. So it'll be our 3rd round of our cardio one time through and our strength one time through, yeah? Right now you're in rest mode. Sip of water, you know, check your phone, write me a love note, do you, but take care of yourself. All right, I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. We've got about 25 seconds. I have dark weights on a dark mat. That is scary, so I'm gonna strike my set. I'm using the ball for the cardio and I'm using the weights for the strength. Drop them off. Grab your ball if you want, or maybe you just grab a weight, or maybe you just fist to fist it. That sounded bad. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right foot steps back, pulse, switch, pulse, switch, pulse. Showing this to you from the side again. My upper body is slightly forward. It's not far back. I'm not putting any compression on the spine. Reach. So as my feet switch, I'm reaching the ball forward. Can you, or rather, will you get lower? Get lower in the legs. Woo! She's burning it up. Yeah, punch that ball. Almost like you're gonna toss it to a friend, or your cat. But just remember, cats don't have opposable thumbs, so it can't catch it. Awesome, keep your ball, sachet. Reach the ball up. Reach the ball up. If I don't have a ball, I can reach the weight up, a rice bag up. I mean, just staying with the theme, a cat up. Just careful. Don't let go of your cat. I'm really trying to emphasize that leg lift. Why? Excuse me. I'm focusing on the glute. I'm a big fan of working my butt. What's next? Side shuffle, rainbow the ball, inside to out. 3, I'm saying this mainly for myself. 4, 2, and 1. I counted forwards and backwards. All right, ball in front of the heart. Shuffle, into out, drop. Shuffle, into out, drop. Shuffle, into out, drop. Shuffle, into out, drop. My ball does have some weight to it. Not much, but I'll tell you, I am struggle busing today, and I told you why. Yes. Ooh, I was right for the first time. 5, 4, 3, 2, prisoner. So you're gonna place that ball behind your head, right up, left meets it, right down, left meets it, left up. Stay low in your squat, left down. You got it, right up. Stay low, right down. Left up. Elbows behind you. If it's too much here, hold it right in front of your heart. Good. And back down. I am right-handed, so this side will just auto-pilot me. I'm gonna try to remember. Left leg needs to lead. Right, and right down. Last one, 3, 2, rest. Set the dumbbells down. Excuse me, set the ball down. Now, we've got the other 4. The strength. I'm using my 8s. The only time I'm not using them is during the push-ups, because that's a hands on the floor thing, right? So I'm gonna grab my dumbbells, starting with my squat. So I'm gonna rack right on the shoulders, hold the dumbbells, and then I'm gonna choose a leg. I'm gonna balance on my left and slide my right out and rise. Inhale and push. Again, showing this at a 45. Look at my knee. It is not coming in front of my toe. Really important. Otherwise, it just becomes a knee activity, which is not, we're not trying to work out our joints, right? No, our muscles. For me, I can feel the 16 pounds. I really can. My leg is starting to talk to me. But I'm gonna try to fight through it with my breath. In, down, X, rise. Switch your feet, please. Press down through that big toe ball mound. Push the knee out and slide your way up. So I'm not leaning, I'm upright, and I like using the mirror here behind me as a way to stay right in alignment, up and down. I feel a lot of work in my seat. I feel a lot of work in my quads, but I think it's because I moved yesterday. I don't think it's because of this workout necessarily. It does matter what we do, daily habit stuff. Again, showing this to you at a 45. Knees not coming in front of the toe. I don't get super low, but that's okay. I'm doing it well. 2 and 1. Awesome. What's next? Oh yeah, push-ups. My favorite. Said no one ever, except for my best friend Kira. But she just had a baby, so I don't think she's doing any push-ups today. She literally had her baby on Saturday. Inhale, push. Now again, notice if your hips are sinking. So this is a bad push-up. Why? My hips are too low. Bring them up. In fact, you can cheat them up. Just make sure your hands and your shoulders are loaded. Meaning I'm creating a straight line right at the nipple line, quite frankly. Give me a couple more push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit how you see fit. Your call. If I want to make it harder, right in front of the heart, push it up. Keep those elbows narrow. So I'm going to show this to you from the side. Yeah. So I'm actually stretching that mid-deltoid region. Excuse me, not mid-rhomboids, mid-trapezius I meant. I'm going to get it right. 4, 3, give me 2 more presses. 1, and done. I made it. Yes. Drop off the dumbbells. You get your minute rest. So now we learn new movement. Block 4, we come back to cardio. 4 new moves. Block 5, we come into strength to finish. 4 new strength moves. So good news, no more push-ups. Yeah? Okay, are we having fun? Yeah? Good, okay. I've gotten used to just talking to myself, but I hope that you're here with me. So we got about 25 seconds until we get started. Let's talk about what's coming. This is your cardio. You're gonna move into a curtsy. That's your start position, and you're gonna fan the leg out. All right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Curtsy. And lift, return. I always return to the curtsy. That's my start position. Mandee, crossing my legs like that feels weird on my knee. Then come into a reverse lunge and push. So from the side, I'm stepping across my frame and out, across, out. Fairly quick, fairly quick. You got it. Now, what's next? Well, of course, we got to do the second side, yeah? 5, 4, it's my left leg that's burning. 3, 2, and 1. Switch your sides. Know where your things are. Curtsy. Out. Return into the curtsy. Why is this so hard? Right? Our legs moving at a straight from the fulcrum, which is indeed the hip. I feel all that outer hip work. So having to lift a straight leg out to the side really incorporates all that abductor group and the side line of the frame. Now, next round, I'm going to offer the mini band option, okay? This is 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so step all the way to one side of your mat. You're going to tap your toes in front of the mat, all the way across and all the way back. Mandee, I'm not jumping today. Totally great. You're going to step, tap in front. Step, tap in front. From the side, I am leaning back a little bit. I am leaning back, but I'm drawing my abs in. I want you to use your mat as a point of reference. Tap your toes off your mat. Yeah, I'm chugging my arms front to back for assistance. I'm there in 8, 7, couple more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, feet wide apart. Reach, rise. Stretching the hamstrings. If it's too much to hinge at the waist, bend your knees a little bit. Reach, rise, bend. Otherwise, legs stay fairly straight. Touch your toes. Look towards the sky. You got it. Full body cardio here. No impact. You're welcome. Oh, squeeze your seat at the top. Activate that group. Boom. Sound effect optional. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So you just made it through the first round. We're going to do it again. And I'm going to put a band on. If you don't have a band, totally fine. Do it solo. So, friends with bands. Band is on. We start with the curtsy and lateral leg lift. All right, 3, 2, right leg steps behind the left and out. Left, out. Woo. I don't know about you, but I just looked at my timer and was like, we have 35 more seconds. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, I can. I know I can. Sometimes when things get hard, we want to retreat. I say, put on your warrior helmet and crush it. Because guess what? We only got this life. Let's make it worth every single moment. Unless the pain is bad pain, you know, intuitively, you know. 2, 1, switch your legs. Right leg for me is balanced, left leg comes out. Boom. I am slightly leaning forward here, reaching that heel off to the side from the hip. Mandee, this is too hard with the band. Take the band off, boo. Take the band off, it's all good. Right? Mandee, I feel like I'm losing my good form. Again, take the band off. No shame. Push that knee out. We're working on that today. We got that single leg squat stuff that we did earlier. So I'm asking you to stay integrated here. Push through that big toe ball mound. We've got our taps coming in 4, 3, 2. Step to the side of your mat. So I very stupidly left my weights on, but I remember where they were. So let's go ahead and go with this. Breathe, right? If I'm not breathing, I'll tell you what's going to be hard. Maintaining this level of output. No oxygen into that muscle group, things start to shut down. So you're breathing, you're smiling, you're having fun, you're at least breathing. You guys, I have a really cool daddy long leg spider helping me out. I would change the camera, but I have it just right, so I don't want to mess it up. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Last challenge. She doesn't remember. Oh yeah, feet wide apart. Hinge, squeeze. Every time you do that, push your knees out. Inhale, boom. Can you move quicker? Without rounding your spine. So again, showing this to you from the side. If I'm doing this, that's not as good as doing this. Why? Because my back is flat in one, and I'm just a spaghetti noodle in the other. Use that breath. Push the ground away from you. How are you finishing block number 4? You're done in 2 and 1. Now for me, I'm gonna leave the mini band on for block 5. I'm gonna leave the mini band on for block 5. Do you have to? No. But we're doing some glute work. Those of you that used to take my one down dog class, but we're channeling that booty work in this last bit. So there's quite a lot left. You know, one round of 45s, a rest, and then another round of 45s. Right now, you're in your minute rest and you're about halfway done. So quick sip of water, towel off if you need to. And then what we're gonna do here is, if you have a ball and you want to use that ball, you're going to grab that ball and bring it into your space. You do not need your weights. I'm just trying to psych myself up for this one. We go in 6 seconds. I'm going to grab my ball, place it behind my left knee. So I've got load and resistance, hands down, lift that knee up, lift. So the ball is my truth serum, right? Without the ball, I don't have to keep my knee at 90 degrees. This is why I like the ball over a weight, or even a bag of rice would be great. I totally rhymed. I meant to. I didn't. It's a lie. 15 seconds. Woo! My biscuits are burning. My biscuits are burning. That's from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know, my mind is everywhere today. 3, 2, and 1. What happens next? Side 2. Flip it around. Here we go. Actually, it's kind of funny. In my second side, it feels good to do it. I'm like, okay, balance, balance. Holy cannoli. Now, one thing I want you to pay mind to is that your back is not creating a bowl shape, right? A bowl shape, a U. You want to keep your belly in, almost like there's this garden gnome underneath you, or a cactus underneath you, and you don't want to get pricked. Oh man, I've got some interesting choice of words today. 4, 3, 2, keep the band on, why not? Roll the ball out. Hands are in front of your elbows. Drop the elbows down, little tiny pulse. So in this effort, show this to you from the front again. I'm keeping it narrow. I did that in another exercise. So the theme here is, don't let the elbows wing out. Keep them here. Elbow eyes, the eye of the elbow points forward. Yeah? Did anybody else have this Jimmy Eat World CD? Did they ever make another CD? I don't think they did. If they did, apologies, didn't know about it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now this is my least favorite thing. We're gonna be on our bellies. If anybody's pregnant, or if anybody just really doesn't want to be on their belly, totally fine, do cat-cow. Meet me here on the floor, hands right next to your chest, lift off, reach the arms, reach the legs away, hold. Superwoman, pull the belly button in. You're not moving. It's the only isometric action of the day, unless you're on all fours and you're doing cat and cow. Cat and cow is cat back, everything tucks in. Cow back, everything opens up. Otherwise, you're on your navel, lift. The only thing on the floor, belly. 3, 2, and press it back to child's pose. Good, so your back might feel worked. That's a normal thing. If it doesn't feel good, like if it feels like, ooh, I might have strained something, come back to cat-cow instead of this. Last effort, last 45 set in our last block. Hands to the screens. We're gonna do the dang thing. All right, band on, ball on, second leg starts, my right leg, lift. Point the toe, added bonus. Do I have to point the toe? No. Do I have a band on? Yes. Do I have to have a band on? No. There's a lot of variables. You're working at your level. If you're straining your neck to see your computer, turn yourself to orient your head to turn and keep lifting, keep breathing, because we're halfway there. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, first side this time for my right is just on fire. I'm right-handed, so it's possible that it's just really tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch your side. So I'm just orienting myself to the other side so you can see. Ball goes behind the knee. Lift. Now I have to stay. Funny that I started on this side first last time. This side feels better this time. The body. It's so interesting. Always learning, always acclimating, and it's all for you, right? We only get one, so let's use it and really be mindful of how we feel. My hope is at the end of this, you feel empowered, you feel strong, you feel able-bodied. All right, let's do this. Almost there, 9 seconds. Point the toe. Okay, okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, remove the ball. All fours, we come down to the hands. Elbows in, pop it up. Mandee, I don't really feel this. All good. If you don't feel this, bring yourself, forearms, press. Forearms, press. Forearms, press. Now, I lose my form after what? That was number 3 or number 4. So I prefer to do this on my knees so I get a lot more work. Yeah, that just feels good to me. So, you know, you do you. Take care of yourself. You've got 5 seconds. And we finish with Superman or Superwoman or Super They, whatever. All right, abs in tight, belly in, lift the arms up. Let's see if the only thing on the mat could be your pelvis, your pubic bone, and your navel. Can you lift your chest up? Look down at your mat. Lift your elbows out of your peripheral vision. Can you push your legs wider apart so you feel your band really expanding for the last 10 of the day? So turning my orientation again. Hold, breathe. You're breathing, you're smiling. Come on, finish it. 3, 2, 1, and you, my friend, earned your child's pose. And roll yourself up. Okay, take your band off, keep your pants on, or turn your camera off and take your pants off. You do you. All right, so we're gonna stretch. We got about 5 seconds to get ourselves back onto the mat. If you need to leave, take care of yourself. Otherwise, we're gonna stretch for about 3 minutes. Okay? Yay. Come back to the mat. So once you're on your mat, go ahead and sit cross-legged. Take your hands to your knees, lift your chest. Really think about flexing your wrists. Lift up your chest nice and tall and round your back. Tuck your chin, but draw your shoulders down as if you're trying to create a lot of space between ear and shoulder. Good, nod the ear over to the right. Back to your center. And over to the left. Good, rise up, sit nice and tall. Take the right palm forward, pull your fingers back. Forearms stretch, and then pull your fingers towards you. So now we're flexing the wrist, both directions, up and down. Good, switch. You don't have to go in this order, just whatever feels good. We run our hands a little bit, so this is just a nice little stretch for the wrist. Awesome. Good, roll the shoulders back. Roll them forward, do it a couple more times. Big shoulder rolls. Yeah. Awesome. Then you're gonna keep that left shin 90 degrees forward, right shin 90 degrees out. Awesome. Then I'm gonna take the arms up into this goalpost, reach to the right, take the left arm over the head. So it's a big sideline stretch along the left. Take a breath in, drop the shoulders, look over the elbow of the left. Good, then from here, fun trick. Can you turn yourself to the other side without moving your feet? Now, because I'm facing away from you, I'm gonna turn myself around. Good, same orientation here. I'm gonna take the arm, reach it up, all the way across the frame. Lift the chest. Look over the bicep of the right. I have my left hand down. Good, roll back. And then slide both feet forward. Lift the chest and fold over the legs. Round the spine, tuck the chin, soften the knees. Nice little hamstrings stretch. And then we're gonna finish with glutes. So come on down to your back. Take the heel of your right across the left thigh. Lift up, grab the shin, and pull it towards your chest. If that's too much, grab the back of the leg and hold here. Lower back pressing down into the mat. Then from here, we're literally just gonna switch the feet, Flex the feet, lift that heel, grab for the shin of the opposite leg. So if your head's not on the floor like mine is, that's okay. I would say grab the thigh instead, so you can get your head on the floor. And then place both feet flat on the floor and just windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Like just knees bow over to the left and to the right. Finishing out our stretch here, coming back through center, hug the knees in, rock yourself up. Rise to stand, give yourself a little curtsy, and let's talk. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for coming to my first class at my new house. Super fun. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'll see you on Monday next week, I hope.